Should a country focus on the development of banks or capital markets? To answer this question, we need to first understand the arguments for each. The argument to focus on bank developments has several reasons. First, banks can make lending decisions based on the relationship, which helps increase credit availability to firms and individuals and potentially lower collateral requirement when information is limited. Banks tend to know their customers and community. Second, banks acquire information about firms and can induce better corporate governance. Third, bank-based systems offer better risk sharing over time, better than markets, and thereby avoiding short-termism of equity markets. The argument for capital market development has the following reasons. Markets are better at encouraging innovative high-growth projects compared to banks, which tend to have bias toward prudence against high-risk projects. Markets can help put pressure to replace inefficient and incompetent managers, especially when banks' incentives to exercise corporate control are distorted and prevent outsiders from replacing incompetent managers. Markets can be more effective gatherers or processors of information in new and uncertain situations involving innovative products and processes. Markets can also help reduce problems in opaqueness and concentration of ownership faced by bank-based systems. Amid the two views, it should be noticed that different participants in the financial systems do not necessarily substitute each other. Rather, they can complement each other. For example, banks can raise capital in the equity market or tap funding in short-term funding markets. Equity markets also allow exit strategies for venture capitalists by listing companies in the stock market, known as initial public offerings. Also, each segment of the financial system overcomes market frictions in different ways. For instance, public capital markets have an advantage in a high information environment and do not need close relationship among parties, while banks have an advantage in a relationship-based environment with limited information. On the other hand, some studies suggest that for less developed countries, the development of banking system is more important, while the importance of market increases with higher level of income.